Well, hello there, you absolutely audacious, awesome, amazing person. This is Melinda Balling. Happy April. All right, well, today I have a couple of announcements and also a special message for you. But I wanted to let you know that we will not have the call to excellence as usual the first Sunday of the month because this is Easter Sunday. So we will be moving that to the second Sunday of April, which would be the 11th. So you will be able to hear that call live on the 11th. So, all right. Now, the other thing I wanted to share with you is probably many of you have heard, if not read, of the classic book, The Magic of Thinking Big, by Dr. David Schwartz. Now, he also has written some other books, not as well known, but there's one special little book that he wrote called The Magic of Thinking Success. And I found something that I wanted to share with you from one of the chapters in that little book. And this book was, I think, first published in 1987, so what is that, about 44 years ago. So he talks about what to do when that I'm a nobody feeling grabs hold. Now, we all have those moments, or I should say I've certainly had those moments of, oh my goodness, am I enough? Or, can I really meet this challenge? Those feelings of just being fragile. So I'm going to just read from this chapter because it's so wonderful. So he goes on to say, when things go wrong in our work or family life, it's tempting to stop respecting ourselves and to surrender, not to carry on. When a feeling of diminished self-worth sets in, remember these points. Number one, you are unique. No one else has your fingerprints, your voice, your stature, or, as the bloodhounds demonstrate, your body scent. More important, no one has your mind. You are different in all ways that count from each of the other 5 billion human beings on Earth. Not one of the hundreds of billions of people who preceded you was like you, and none of the trillions of people who will follow you will be exactly like you. So, you are unique. Number 2, you're needed. None of you were put here only to take care of yourself. Other people, a mate, children, employees, neighbors, customers, parents, brothers, and sisters need you. Your friendship, your love and support, your guidance, and your talents are yours to share. Number 3, you are an example setter. Each of you is being copied more than you know. Your attitudes, your habits, and your viewpoints are examples of other folks trying to imitate. Self-respect is an important example to set, to take pride in teaching others. Keep these points in mind. The more you give, the more you'll get. Giving makes you feel wonderful, and it is an investment that pays. Next, think. A dozen is really 13. Always give people more than they bargain for. Just a little aside, Mary Kay always called that the and then some. Next, smart people add to. They never take away. Give something extra when you sell something. Next, to move ahead, do more than is required. Remember, when you've mowed the lawn, trim the shrubs. Next, a great gift expresses, I care about you. So, what are some of these gifts? Give morale-building phone calls. Give the gift of your time. Give a personal note. Listen. It's a powerful gift. Give family support. It's good medicine. Give yourself the gift of self-respect. Stand up and be counted. Keep in mind, people respect us in proportion to how much we respect ourselves. So, my friends, if you are having a little bit of self-doubt or feeling a little bit fragile, or should that happen in the future, remember some of these points. And what stood out for me the most was the giving part, because anytime I'm feeling like I'm not measuring up or not accomplishing enough or giving enough, I find a place to give. And sometimes that's just a thank you note, a gift of gratitude. It could be that phone call he talked about, but as soon as I get into the mode of giving something, my whole level of energy changes. I feel better about myself, and I feel that I do have something to contribute. So I think giving something when we're feeling a little bit out of sync, giving something of ourselves has immeasurable rewards. So I want to finish off with not only an affirmation as I usually do, but a little declaration that I prepared for you. My happiness depends on me, and I'm going to read this to you in the first person so that you, if you choose, can embrace and internalize this message. Today, I react positively to my environment and to the people around me. I look at life with a new understanding of what is important. My happiness depends on me, and only I can make a heaven on earth for myself. My happiness does not depend on other people or outer circumstances. My happiness does not depend upon another's feelings towards me. It depends on how well I like myself. My happiness does not depend upon my income, on where I live, or what I own. My happiness depends upon how clearly I see the spiritual reality behind all appearances. I take personal responsibility for my happiness today, and I let cheerfulness and goodwill pervade all that I do. Yes, dear friends, we are in charge of those feelings of happiness. And what a gift that is, because if you think about it, if we're dependent on outside circumstances or other people to make us happy, well, there are a lot of ups and downs, and happiness can be very fleeting. So my affirmation for you today is, I am an abundantly happy child of God. Again, I am an abundantly happy child of God. Once more, I am an abundantly happy child of God. And yes, dear friends, remember, your happiness depends on you. You have that power. Well, have a blessed day and a wonderful weekend, and happy Easter. God bless you, and goodbye for now.